Okay, now on for the program, which is me today. So if you want to take a second thought and go, that's fine. It's okay. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about where we're headed with the club, and to talk a little bit about some ideas that you may have. But first I want to ask a question. The first thing is, in your mind, think about, why did you join Rotary? Why did you join this club? What prompted you to do that? Whether it was 6 months ago or 30 years ago, why did you join? And more importantly, why did you stay? What brings you back every week? So do I have any brave souls that I can put on the spot to answer those questions? Hold on a second, let me grab the microphone. Anybody want to answer? Okay.
To build relationships with these great people.
And why did you stay?
Those are the nice people.
Yes.
I joined because Adam said I had to, and it'd make me cool in Peoria. And I stayed because Adam told me I had to, and I'm cool in Peoria.
I joined because I wanted to get more involved in the community and learn how to do things, and I stayed because of all the awesome people.
I joined because someone asked me, and I stayed because it's so much fun.
That's right. Okay. Thank you, ladies, for all of that. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't see. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Kelly. Okay.
There was too much of a pause. I thought we were done. Katie, please.
No, my husband cuts me off when I'm talking, and he says, I pause. So
There was too big of a pause. Sorry.
I joined because I was like looking to get involved with people. I stayed for the people, but now I'm not sure.
Way to be inclusive, Evans. Way to be inclusive. Sorry about that, Katie. Anyone else before we move on? Okay. Okay, so I joined because I stopped traveling for my job, and I wanted to be able to give back to the community and get involved. And I worked with volunteers for over 16 years, and so I really wanted to be able to be a volunteer because I really didn't get that opportunity when I was traveling and things like that. And so I'm one of the rare cases that I didn't know anyone in the club. I didn't know really about the club that much, and so I found the club through the website, and Jim Barrick was the membership chair at the time, and he invited me to the meeting. And my first impression was that this group worked really hard and played really hard too. There was a lot of fun energy in the room, and I knew right away that I wanted to join. And I witnessed the friendship, the laughter, the energy, and the good vibes from the very beginning. A few weeks after I officially joined the club, I got involved with my first service project, delivering dictionaries to students at Lincoln School and teaching them how to look things up. Picture this, me, brand new Rotarian, 250 kids who had no interest in learning about dictionaries at all, and Matt and Mark. Yes, a few weeks in, I got my first experience with Matlock, and yes, it was as awesome as you might have expected. But it took a while for me to find my way with Rotary. And within my first 6 months, I had to miss a couple meetings due to work. 2 weeks in a row, that really easily became 4 weeks in a row. And it was almost too easy to skip again. No one would miss me. I'm only one of, at that time, 85 people in the room. So who would notice? And I didn't know anyone very well. So I thought no one would pay any attention to that. And there was always the anxiety of, where do I sit? What do I talk about? How do I not be awkward? Which I'm awkward as it is. So that was always something on my mind. And these are the things I thought about, but I forced myself to get in the car, walk in the door at Barracks, and to find an open seat. And boy, am I glad that I did. And now I'm the president, which is very odd to me. I started volunteering with the raffle table, and my raffle partner would carry a lot of the conversation with the members as they approached. And I could listen, and I could read their badges and learn their names, and I would learn a little bit about them each week. And things really helped me connect with people because I didn't have to be the one carrying that conversation or even thinking of things. I could just witness it but it was really kind of a built-in way for me to get to know people and connect. And this is the epitome of the good that we do and the people that we meet along the way. And I don't know about you, but I've met some of my favorite human beings through Rotary. But not everybody has the same experience. I met a Rotarian from Ohio during my president-elect training and orientation, and her name was Jenny. And she talked about her experience in a club that had lost their way. And she lost her spark and the good feeling about being part of it. And it was a little bit toxic, and it wasn't really a safe place to be anymore. So she stopped going. And instead, she started having coffee at a local coffee shop. And then more people started pulling up a chair and having coffee. And then more people dropped by, and eventually a new Rotary Club was formed. And within the new club, their guiding value was never losing sight of their Rotary happy. So what is Rotary happy, you might ask? First of all, it's a concept that I am totally going to steal. So you'll hear about Rotary happy a lot because I loved it when she talked about it. And what it means is creating a member experience that is both fulfilling and engaging, a culture that checks off all the boxes of why we stay. And I think that you heard very consistent things from everybody. It's the people, it's what we do, and the relationships that we make, and that's why we come back. And so we want to make sure that we continue to do that. So I'm going to see if I can get this to go. Okay, so our Rotary happy. So really embracing our Rotary happy is one of the most important things that we can do to grow and sustain our membership. I'm excited about what we do together, and I hope that we can share this passion for developing and enhancing our membership experience with everyone that we recruit. Our club is amazing, and I think that we are a great case study for what Rotary happy is. But we can do more, and our club environment can foster both engagement and growth. But that only works if you're here, and thank you for staying, and thank you for being here, everyone. Being present at the meetings, joining in on the laughs, and contributing to the energy in the room. And it is okay to make fun of me while I'm up here, I promise you. In the case of Wayne's jokes, grumbling appreciatively, showing up at the next service project, lending your talent to one or more of our committees, bringing a friend to a meeting, finding an awesome speaker that has an interesting story to tell, finding more about something you don't know about with Rotary, sharing what we do on social media, sharing good news in the booth, standing up and shouting, "I am Kelli Evans and I am a winner" when I win the raffle. All of these contribute to our Rotary happy, and they do make a difference. A place where we can be ourselves, be accepted, and be celebrated and embraced for exactly who we are. It's inevitable that people move out of the area and can't be members of our club anymore. This is a reality, but we want our members to feel so strongly about our club that when they change jobs, they negotiate Rotary as part of their package, which I did, and I know many of you did. We want our members not to be shamed when they miss a meeting, but know that they're missed because how amazing they are. We don't want to miss 2 weeks in a row that is very easily to become 4, because sometimes that's easier. It's easier not to come, and we don't want that to be the case. We want our friends in the room, and we want our new members to know that they are friends. If there are things that can be done to increase your Rotary happy, speak up and let me know. I've already had a request for a cash bar, shots for polio at the raffle table, so there's that. But there's much more that we can do. Please make the commitment today to keep each other in mind, help each other, and never lose sight of our Rotary happy, and help out our new members. And we need new members. Through this club, I have found a way to grow as a person, support my community alongside people that I admire very much, and it has become part of who I am. And I know I'm not the only one. So our president of Rotary International this year is Shekhar Mehta, who has been a Rotarian in India since 1985. He trained as an accountant and founded a real estate development company called Skyline Group, which he also chairs. He's also the director of the India arm of Operation Eyesight Universal, a Canadian-based not-for-profit focused on preventing avoidable blindness. And you can read more about him in the Rotary magazine. He has shared with us a number of themes for the year and the initiatives that the Rotarians across the globe will be united in. And the first is Serve to Change Lives. That's our theme this year. So here is our new logo for the year. So you'll see and hear this theme all through this year, and you'll hear a lot about growing more and doing more. And grow more as in increasing our membership, and do more as in bigger and impactful service projects. Our Rotary International goal is to reach 1.3 million members by July 1st, 2022. So 365 days from now, we want to be at 1.3 million Rotarians. And our plan is each one bring one. Let's dream of new ways our club can expand our reach in our community and therefore our world. The beauty of Rotary is that service means different things to different people. And if we all can recruit one member this year, we will be in great shape. When you join a Rotary club, your potential to make a difference in the world grows exponentially. That's because you're right now joining 1.2 million people. And so we still have a very large group of Rotarians across the globe, but that number hasn't continued to rise. You know, we gain members and we lose members, and we've been pretty static for quite a while. And so 1.3 is a pretty big moonshot, but I think that we can get there. And our club needs to be part of that. I want us to be part of that. Volunteers from all over the world have the same goal of improving people's lives as Rotarians. Okay, so our club numbers are steadily declining, and now is the time to collectively take action. So on this date in 2016, we had 169 members. In 2017, we had 153. In 2018, we had 155. In 2019, we had 149. 2020, 142. And today we are starting our year off with 130 members. Now, 130 members after just coming through a pandemic, and the pandemic is still happening, but things are opening up. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But we can't continue this trend, because if we do, our club is really going to lose a lot of the ability to do good things and to have the people in the room and have the good things in our community happening. Together, we can make a strategic commitment to grow this year. Membership is the responsibility of everyone in the club, and we need to do everything we can to recruit, engage, and retain amazing community volunteers and members. Let's focus on our Rotary Happy, creating a member experience that is both fulfilling and engaging. We do this really well, but we need other people to know about it. We need to bring more people into the fold. This is one of the most important things we can do to grow and sustain our membership, is to actively recruit, actively bring people in, but then show them our Rotary Happy, because we all feel it. That's why we're here. Growing our club will expand our capacity to do good in Peoria and our surrounding communities. And so keep in mind, each one bring one. In fact, the top 2 reasons people join Rotary, as we heard before, are to connect and give back to the communities. These are the same reasons members stay in Rotary year after year, but simply joining isn't going to change the lives or make the connections. That happens when you get involved. You'll shape your own experience and decide how to get the most out of your membership. This goes back to finding your Rotary Happy and our collective Rotary Happy. Once again, please consider joining one of our amazing committees. We have so many of them, and this is how we change Peoria and our area, connect with each other, and have a lot of fun. You don't know what fun is until you're with Matt and Mark delivering dictionaries, and it is utter chaos that you can't help but just crack up and laugh at. I want Rotary to be recognized all over Central Illinois, not only for the service that we do, but for bringing people together. And that's really what I'm hoping to achieve. So can I have this year's committee chance stand up while I read your name, because I want you to all know who they are. So we have Adopt a Schools, Jim Bixby and Trish O'Shaughnessy, Lori Venovich and Heather Childers with the annual appeal. Jeffrey Allen is taking over our AV. Stand up, please. I like to recognize you at least. Jason Getz and Aaron McDonald for community support grants. Patty Pope with the golf outing. Jim Barrick for INDAC. Les and Jeffrey for Interact and Ryla. Jim Bixby and Becky for Crest Scholarship. Adam and Lana for literacy. Greg Harness and Jerry Marr for local projects. Ryan Height and Kelly Schneider for membership. John Meisinger for the Peoria-North scholarships, Alan Willison for programming, Andrea Tortora for public relations, Matt Mahala and Leah Grebner for raffle.
Matt Mahala, I'm a winner.
Woo! Mark Roberts for RI Foundation, Becky Mills again for Rotaract. I have some repeats on here. Katie Mueller and Katie Neidetcher for rookies, John Casula for Prescott Bloom, Jeffrey Allen for social, Robin Barnes for Sterling Merritt, and Fran McKay for Peoria-North Foundation. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for being our leaders. Now, that being said, they are looking for committee members. You can all sit down. They're looking for more people to join their committees. So switching gears just a little bit, on another note, Rotary has increased our areas of focus from 6 to 7 areas this year. We're still focusing on community economic development, water sanitation and hygiene, disease prevention and treatment, basic education and literacy, peace building and conflict prevention, maternal and child health, and new this year, we're adding supporting the environment, which is exciting. Lynn, your trees fit right in there. Yeah, you were such a trendsetter, they decided they better make it official, right? One additional element that's being incorporated into our service initiatives around the world is empowering girls. Unfortunately, even in this day and age, girls and young women face disproportionate challenges all over the world. And empowering girls to have greater access to education, better health care, more employment, and quality in all walks of life will ensure that we help our girls, our future leaders, shape the lives in a positive and productive way. Good deal. So here locally, we are partnering with the Downtown Club and the Girl Scouts. Mary, I have not talked to you about this. I know you're retired now, but we did not talk about this. It's happened rather quickly. But we're partnering with Downtown, the Girl Scouts, to empower girls through the Girl Scout leadership experience. And our club, we are submitting this for our district grant, but we are going to be sponsoring a troop down at Roosevelt, which currently has 34 girls and growing. And we will even have a special Rotary badge that they can earn, which is cool. The Downtown Club will also be doing the same for Tree Win. These troops will be run by the council, which gives continuity and buy-in. So it is not a parent-led club. They are actually council-led clubs. And we'll be able to be involved in different ways throughout the school year with them. So that's really kind of a cool other way that we can give back, not only monetarily, but with our time. We've been having conversations at the Rotary district level as well. So this could really get some momentum behind it and expand our partnership across Illinois and beyond that. So I'm really excited to kind of test this out and see how it's going to go. I'm like flying through this, so you guys are going to really love me. Today, you're going to get out early. I'm so excited for this Rotary, humbled to be serving you as club president and proud of who we are. This year, let us challenge ourselves and each other to grow more and do more. Each one bring one, empower our girls, and focus on our Rotary happy. We can't do this alone, but I know that we can do this together. Please plan on joining us next Thursday. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was going to gloss over that. Does anyone have any questions or comments?
I'd love to make a comment if I can.
Okay.
One thing that I really want to encourage everybody to do is how would you like the club to go? If there's something in the community, if there's something that's true and dear to your heart, I mean, you can use Rotary as that wheel, that door to get to where we want to go. Say you want to support Hetty Elliott and her organization that she does. Join a committee and start that process. You know what I mean? That's how it's done. The club is just because we've done this, we've done that, we've done this, we've done that, doesn't mean we always have to do those same things over and over and over. So, that's how it becomes near and dear to your heart, is picking something that you like to do.
Questions, comments? Anyone want to talk about their Rotary happy? No one has Rotary happy. Well, one thing I'll say is that please do talk to me about the things that you want to see our club do and the way that you want our club to go. That doesn't mean that you'll get everything that you want, but I want to hear new ideas. I want to hear refresh things that are going to keep everybody excited and engaged. And we have the ability to make some of those things happen. So talk to me, talk to your board member, liaisons, get involved. But I think there's, the sky's the limit, and I think we're all anxious to get back to whatever our normal is and to get people here. And, when you think of your guests and who you want to bring, obviously we want them to fit within our club, but we want them to bring their own perspectives and themselves and add to this. And so, just keep thinking about those things and let me know as things come up, because I'm really excited for this year and I think we can do some really good things. I think we're all anxious to get out there and do it. And there's so much more that I think that we're ready for that we haven't even figured out yet. So anything else? Anybody have anything?